The first time I discovered My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is 2.5 years ago. I think it's a little bit weird when I say to people I'm a fan of My Little Pony. Like, they can take that quite a weird way. I've been in a situation before where I've said, oh, by the way, I'm a Brony, and they've straight away been disgusted. My Little Pony porn exists. I'm not into it. I've been exposed to it because it's very heavily on the internet. That's generally the only place it exists. There are a lot of people who jump to conclusions without getting to know what the better side of bronies are like. These kind of pictures and drawings affect fan groups' image quite a lot when people get the wrong idea about it. When people assume that everybody's like that and that everybody's a weird pervert of some sort because they don't know that it's a minority. I've had to correct people when they've assumed one thing, and I've had to stop and say, not everybody's like that, you're wrong. They might come across this and think that that's all that bronies are, that we're making a sex object out of a children's TV show. I know people who definitely have been insulted and offended on very harsh levels, but haven't stopped the fandom because they're so sure that they don't want to stop something that they enjoy just because someone else isn't happy with it. I continued watching it mainly because of the quality of the show, the humour, and then you start talking to people and find out that you share interests and things like that. It's quite a large community. They can have a very public express about it. Out of the people that I've met, I get on really well. I've spoken to lots of people online, but I've met lots at conventions. I've been to the Brony UK convention, Buck, which has hundreds of people go to, so I've met loads. I entered the cosplay contest and watched a load of interesting shows, and they had panels and things where you could talk to musicians and animators and some writers, and some people walk around and show off things that they made. To me, I think the show's target audience is definitely family. There's kind of cameos of things that children wouldn't understand. Like, there's characters who are pony versions of characters from the movie The Big Lebowski. There's a scene from Star Wars as kind of nods to the bronies to say, we get there's a community out there and we appreciate that you're fans. I'm generally a fairly nerdy guy. I'm still quite social. I'll stay indoors and watch a movie with friends, or we'll hang out somewhere and have a few drinks and have a laugh. I've had a relationship before where me and a girlfriend have both watched the show together, and we even went to a convention together, and it didn't have any negative effect. It's been weird explaining to some people, like sometimes they don't get it, but it's not been a problem for me. I've never had to end a relationship or avoid getting into a relationship because of it. I haven't lost any friendships through liking My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I've gained a lot more friendships. I mean, I've met people both in real life, on the internet, through games, through websites that I've become good friends with and that I can chat with and hang out with. Some people think that we're just adult men who are immature and childish or overly feminine, and that can be a bad image for us. That kind of not knowing what we're about is the bad image that comes out of us, because you instantly get the wrong idea. To say I'm part of a fandom that appreciates and enjoys the qualities and things that go into the show, that's a little more understandable and not so weird. I don't think I'll look back and regret this.